Well, well, well. What goes, my friends? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Moxima, thanks for the raid. Jack, Luke Vaderson, Dan dang done it. He done dang did, I tell you what. Scooting this down a little bit. Trying the better microphone with my art setup this time, and I'm going to see if that works at all. Usually I have the headset with the microphone so I can just mutter into my art as per usual. But, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I always forget one thing. I recently listened to I Feel, and goddamn, ooh, hey, thanks, man. I don't advertise it too much. I appreciate you giving it a spin. Thank you so much. Whoop, sorry. If anyone else out there wants to listen to my music, that's where to listen to my music. Dude, you can't be live now. I'm trying to watch the House. I'll just do my best Hugh Laurie doing House impression. How's that sound? I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some music going. I always forget at least one thing. Let's do some Silent Hill OST. Oops. OST. Akira Yamaoka, baby. Perfect for a spooky drawing fun time, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get chat open on my phone while I'm doing this so I can see how you berate me for not having things ready. Ho ho ha ha hee hee. I'm playing some more Bimbermans. Gotta beat them Bimbermans. You gotta kick at the bumps. You gotta punch the bumps. You gotta do all the things to the bumps. The bims. The bim-bims. Relaxing Silent Hill music, you don't say. I love all of the kerning that's involved in weird fonts for stuff like that. Let me see. Silent Hill original soundtrack. Huh. How long is this? Well, that's the original. I like Silent Hill 2s a lot. Hold on to your dookie. It's going to get spooky, you know? I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, maybe, perhaps, possibly, a little bit. All right, let's get, I think a square is pretty good. A square is nice. I do like a good square. 2048 should be fine. Let's make a dark background. There we go. Much better. Now I'm not being illuminated in such a raucous fashion. How y'all doing today, chat? Doing decent, doing nice, doing fine, doing great? All right. Let's do YouTube. Looks like it's audible. Akira Yamaoka has a vibe. Check. Okay. Looks like the levels are fine. No Ancient City? Duh, you old soft. Do you want to tackle that together? Well, I was thinking about how much more I reasonably had to do, which is not much. I think it's probably like, I don't know if it's like an hour or two's worth of work, but I'm honestly not sure it would be enough content. And then I would get to the point where I'm like cleaning up the stuff, and it just didn't sound very interesting to me in terms of stream material, as interesting as it would be for me. Doing it right, my homie. Geez, slice of delicious Texas toast. Thank you. All right. Let me know if you need me to adjust the levels at all or anything like that. Let's start with the prompts. So, what I do last time. We're taking different classifications of beast and merging them and transmogrifying them into a horrid being. That's how we do it. So, let's see. Whoop. First, you have to drop your pencil. That's the first step. Oh my, next boss battle is with the Cockle Twins. Oh no. My cockles. Alright, so what do we got? Mammal. Fish. Insect. Mammal, fish, insect. Yes, fish in the classic English spelling via Hooked on Phonics. Insect. Let's say, we could get real specific. We could. There are a lot of creatures. A lot of creatures indeed. You must understand. A beetle and a fish? Beetle and a fish? What kind of fish? Let's be as specific as possible so I can get reference photos. I think that'll be really fun. Okay, so classification of animals. Of Pokemons. Platypus is a mammal, and they glow in the dark. Do they glow? That's crazy. I knew they were poisonous. Blobfish. The blobfish is nothing wrong. I have opinions about the blobfish and its unfortunate moniker. You know, it's like the only reason it looked like that is because it exists outside of a pressurized environment that it belongs in, so it started bloating. And everybody thought it was so funny. They were like, oh man, this guy's ugly as shit. Let's just name him the blobfish. It would be like if an alien race found humans for the first time and who they found was a drowned man, and they just named us as a species ugly, blue, fat idiot. Like, come on. Do you want something from McDonald's? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? They're freaky where they live. They're freaky all the time. But it's not their fault that they got swollen from pressure. Okay, oh, fuck. We're ordering live, dude. We're ordering live. Let's go. Everybody's going to know my McDonald's order now. I don't know if they can use that against me. Oh, it's getting spooky. Oh, it's getting spooky. Oh, fuck. All right, let's go. How about we do the spookiest McDonald's order ever? Let's go. Your colon can use it against you. Yes, that's true. Of all the people plotting my downfall, that's probably the most real. All right, how about we do a double quarter pounder with cheese? Double quarter pounder with cheese. And instead of a regular drink, maybe like one of the mango pineapple smooths. And I would ordinarily ask for a pie or two. So if pies are being acquired, I would like one, but if not, I will abstain. It's all good. That sounds perfect. Dan, I mean, I'd be okay if they wanted to call our president ugly orange fat idiot. I mean, you know, it's real. Whatever you want. Oh man, I do like me a couple of pies. I eat one pie, I eat the other. Cool. Done deal. Choice. Phenomenal. Good thing I'm on lunch. Or I'd be hungry. Apple, yes, please. McDonald's pass for $1. This would go hard with a lo-fi beat behind it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 soundtrack is great because it's so, smooth in between all of the horror. So far, yay, greasy food. Thank you. Delightful. What's up? I lean away from the mic so I can eat some pie. Truly the Tay-zon day of our era. Yes. Okay, so far, we've got vampire squid as a choice. I like that. Let's just add invertebrate. I'm looking up the classifications of animals, but y'all have already offered such wonderful choices. Let me get animals. Animals. We got. Oh, that's a lot of. Oh man, weird. Porifera. Cnidaria. Naked mole rat. Oh shit. Naked mole rat mixed with a vampire squid? A particularly spooky fish that comes to mind is the sarcastic fringe head. It has a very memorable name that doesn't seem intimidating at all, but it has a tri-jaw. What a try-hard. Anyway. Really? Oh, my mic stand's wonky now. What the hey? Sarcastic fringe head is, in fact, what they call mocks. Okay, so fish. Let me look up the sarcastic fringe head and see if it inspires me. Thank you for the lovely suggestions. Gotta get an anaconda on that list, but my anaconda don't. My anaconda doesn't. It's like erectile dysfunction. My anaconda don't. And that's it. That's the whole song. The sound design in Silent Hill is amazing. Oh, I know this guy. Ooga booga. He looks so funny to begin with, and then he goes terrifying. Yeah, Akira Yamaoka's a fucking genius. Holy crap. You see that? My man's like a damn nightmare umbrella. Crazy. Okay, so I like that. Sarcastic fringe head. I'll get an image to put into. Sir, madam, I regret that I must inform you. In fact, my anaconda, it does not. My anaconda hasn't for some time now. It's been 20 years since my anaconda has. All right. So, let's get this motherfucker up in here. Oh, I like that. Save the photos. Let's send it off to myself. Mail that box to myself, and when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer. A cool as hell insect is an Amazonian giant centipede, which has a black body and red head with many. Oh, I've seen the giant centipede is terrifying. That's a great choice. Ooh, let's go. Dan, am I the only one who is absolutely shocked that the new Anaconda movie looks like it might not be terrible? Well, even just anecdotally, even just hearing that, I'm shocked. And I'm actually full of doubt. But we'll see. That's pretty incredible. All right. Send this to myself. I send it to myself. It's a really shitty picture, but I'll send it to myself. Yeah, it's small. It's small. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Insert a photo. It's mine. Wow, it's really small. We could do better than that, I think. This song is just quiet. Oh, it's coming. It's a comedy about a low-budget film crew trying to go to the jungle to film a modern remake of the 90s movie. Very meta humor to it. Interesting. I feel like that's like kind of the only choice. You'll ever see the Sci-Fi Channel movie Piranhaconda versus Sharktopus? That sounds like a sci-fi movie. Conan O'Brien is in it and he dies badly. I hope he had fun. Yeah, that's really all you could... Right, like, there's no way. This guy's so funny. That looks like a decent photo. Looks like a decent resolution. Let's do it. Save the photos. Mail that box to myself. What a fucking face, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Crazy looking. All right, let's do it. Skibbity bop, yeah. There it is. Look at that thing. Good choice, Luke. Good choice. That's terrifying. All right, you rejected. You're in. I really need to track down a German copy of Sharknado 4 and 5 because apparently they got the films in proper 3D over there, and my 3D movie obsession demands it. Thank you for keeping that funk alive. I feel like 3D movies aren't for everyone, and they don't, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Food is ordered. Hot damn, thank you. What a good day. What a good day. May I recommend a vampire show for spooky season called What We Do in the Shadows? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Which has the man, the myth, the legend, Matt Berry. Father! I love Matt Berry. I actually haven't seen I've only seen the original What We Do in the Shadows. Let's go ahead and just chop this shit a little bit. Maybe it'll help my karma, Lamau. After yesterday, I could really use some good luck. Oh, shit. Yeah, really. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was in the air, or the water, or just the universe yesterday, but literally, like, if there was ever a, like, as I said in Jack's chat earlier, Mercury's in Gatorade or some shit, which was, I believe, from a Reddit conversation or something like this, some kind of post where someone's half asleep boyfriend said that instead of retrograde when she woke up, when the person in question woke up and was like having a nightmare or something. Was that it, Mox? I always paraphrase because I don't remember a damn thing. This fucking thing keeps falling down like it owns the place. No, it's all. I was talking about Mercury's in Gatorade or some shit, the origins thereof. Yeah. Dan at Luke, you may. Oh. Dan at Luke. Okay, here we go. Kanjamin, I have seen the show What We Do in the Shadows, and it's amazing. I want to see the movie, but I've heard the show is better. If the show's even better, I'm excited. At Luke. Dan at Luke, you may, and it's a phenomenal recommendation. I've already watched the movie and the complete series, so now I'm just waiting for Taika Waititi's next TV show project. He's going to do a sequel to Young Frankenstein. You're kidding me. Wonderful. They're equally funny in my opinion. Okay, got it. Jack, for those who don't know, the ice machine at the game cafe wasn't working. My friend's train blew up. That's real. That's not an exaggeration. My friends and I almost got hit by a car on the way to my house, and then Penny's switch wasn't working. Damn, I didn't even know like half of that. That's crazy. I don't know if anyone should do a sequel to Young Frankenstein. I agree. I think it ended very well. What the fuck? Another, for those of you who don't know, my mic stand is broken. I think the area where the longer end connects to the tripod base is stripped, so it doesn't screw in properly, so it's always in a state of falling down. All right, so we've got a fish. So let's go ahead and move on to the next category of animal. I think insect sounds pretty good. Luke Vaderson suggested giant centipede. Do we have any other suggestions for insect? Dan, I just can't think of anyone I would trust more today with the follow-up to Young Frankenstein. I don't know if they should do one, but if you're going to give it to Waititi. Yeah, that's fair. I love a centipede. All right, cool. Looks like we're going giant centipede. Amazonian giant centipede. Kabuto beetle? Ooh, I love beetles. I do love beetles. All right, let me look them up and see if I can get. Well, I was too late. Not necessarily. I haven't decided yet. All right. How do I put polls? Hold on a second. Let's use the power of technology. If an alternative would be appreciated, the scorpion fly is metal as hell. That's true. Yeah, we need image reference for the poll. All right, here we go. I'm finding it right now. Amazonian. Zonian. This is my first time doing a poll, too, so it should be interesting. Centipede. Jesus fuck. He's a big boy. Wow, so beautiful. And so scary. Just the worst. Dan, what if you made a giant version of a house centipede or a cave cricket? Both horrifying if huge. That's true. Moxie Dolly Parton's sister scared the shit out of everyone by asking for prayers for Dolly. Turns out she has kidney stones, which like sucks, but everyone thought she was fucking dying. I mean, she's like 100 years old. Oh my god. Thornbugs are pretty cool looking too. We love Dolly here. Turn up these spookums a little bit. Cave crickets look creepy as fuck in the dark. That's what the memes were about. Oh, I see. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. And we found a good one. Oh, it's got little curlicues. A little curlicue antenna. I see that on someone's hand. I'm like, no. Nope. No thanks, bro. Oh, good. Wow. Seeing it move is crazy. There's nothing that looks scarier than a centipede in terms of, like, design. Like, damn, dude. Dolly is a saint. She's wonderful. Right up there with Dorothy Mantooth. You feeling spooky yet? You feeling spooky yet, chat? Happy Halloween season. I think a centipede eating a snake in some ways is redundant. Is that weird? Ah! It's battle music! This is what I feel when I look at this thing. I'm not finding the. I'm not gonna send the picture with it on someone's arm. That's just too much. Let's see. Scourry. Yeah. Akira Yamaoka's a fucking genius. Oh, when you see it just like head on, it's really cute. There it is. This is a good one. Mainly just dirt around it. So let's get this motherfucker saved to photos. Whip. Just imagine a lot of twitching and you're good to go. Alright, here we go. And let's do Kabuto beetle. Kabuto beetles are fucking adorable. Kenji, when I was just telling a friend I've begun unironically been enjoying jazz flute lately. Jazz flute's good. Fuck what you heard. A snake-eating centipede would just be like a biomech, right? Since it has legs, and I guarantee some random snake would evolve to have a symbiotic parasitic relationship with it. That's a good interpretation. Kabuto beetle. That's a baby. That's a little baby guy. He's so cute. Looking for a good photo for the thumbnail. Also for reference. He's just a little friend. Dude, Japan knows what's up with the beetle love. Love for beetles. I'm gonna get a blue one. Yeah, I know. I know. It's gonna take me 3 hours just to draw it. There he is. Beetle. Little friend. God, so cute. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That's a real photo of a beetle. Now let's share these with myself. Okay. There's always the horrifying principle of giving a sarcastic fringe head insectoid wings, possibly from some kind of ant or moth. Well, you see, the problem with that, as fun as it is that last time I combined a bumblebee with a tardigrade, and there would be a lot of similarities in terms of silhouette and execution if I did give the wings. But beetle wings are sick. Time to lurk and work on the new VTuber model. Yay! I hope you enjoy the creepy songs that I have put in the background. I don't know if it's going to taint your VTuber in some capacity. Bumblebee tardigrade sounds pretty cute, actually. It wasn't. I had to make it. I had to work really hard to make it scary because those are two of the cutest creatures that like exist. But I did it, goddammit. That was the goal, just like this time, is to combine them into a spooky creature. Okay, so between these little gentlemen, these little gentlemen, how do I make a poll? Boop. All right. Let's send that off. Which insects? Centipede. Beetle. Okay. Duration 1 minute. Let's do 2 minutes, and I know there are only a few people in here. There we go. Beetleborgs. All right. Use the poll, everybody. Big bad Beetleborgs? Vote now. I don't know if this video is going to get claimed because of Akira Yamaoka shit, because it's all on Spotify, but if it does, yeah, who cares? I have a preference, and as such, will be abstaining from the vote. Neutrality. Gotta love mobile. Ah, I've rigged it. Beetle. How did you eat that entire wheel of cheese? I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. Moxie's on mobile. She figured it out. You can do it, Dan. You can do it. I like the colors on the centipede. Aren't they cool? Yeah, it's a pop-up. I'm going to go ahead and erase the excess lines on these motherfuckers. Oh, we're back to a tie. We need one person to vote. One person to vote. I don't even know if there are 5 people in chat right now. I think so. But I actually don't know. Centipede. The scent of peed. Oh no. Come on, friends. Pay attention for 1 minute to vote between insects. Din. Yeah, okay, all right. Centipede pulled ahead. Well done. All right, cool. I guess that was the perfect time to leave that. We have chosen the scent of peed. Oh, sorry, little baby beetle boy. Next time. Boop. Okay. So let me just clean this up a little bit, and we're gonna get going on some sketching. Bunmer, it's fine. I'll draw beetles for fun. Because beetles are fun. Japan knows what's up, man. Having beetles as pets and such. They're adorable. Next one can be Beetle Boy. Beetle and whomever. Something horrifying, I'm sure. There we go. Lovely. We must clean the centipede. The scent of peed sounds adequately horrifying, yes. Nothing is scarier than when that gets into your carpet. Cat owners lament. Dude, I'm so glad we got, like, marble something. We got tiles for floors. Food's on the way. I'm gonna put do not disturb mode. Yeah. Beetles are the best. I love their wings. I love the fact that they even have them. I also like the fact that they can't fly very well. Whatever, fly my scarab, or whatever it was. Go forth, my scarab. Alright, we got a centipede. Let's get rid of that. Centipede. Whoop. Sarcastic fringe head. Whip. Two awful tastes that will taste awful together. Damn it, I gotta look up what the underside of a centipede looks like. I don't want to, but I will. The scent of peed. Centipede belly. Aw. Why are people looking up centipede belly button? Ain't nothing. That doesn't exist, you fool. As if 'twere mamule. Got the need. The need for peed. I can tell you what it feels like on your skin. Oh, they're so cute. Centipede belly. Yeah, that's a nightmare. All right, cool. Great. Let's get this rocking and a rolling. Make the background a little bit brighter. Let's do like a nice gray. That's good. Yeah. Let's start with this. Like a snake belly smooth. It's like a chitinous plate sort of structure. Yeah. We had centipedes in my last apartment. They would occasionally crawl over your foot if you were up and about at night. Babe, food. Really? I have to get the food while I'm streaming? Okay. All right, that's terrifying, Dan. All right, well, God damn it. All right, fine. I'll be right back. Be right back. And then I'm going to have to feed the cat. Be right back. Oh yeah. Hey everybody. Thanks for sticking around as I acquire McDonald's. I'm only going to be drawing for like 8 seconds before the before I have to go get some noms for my little baby cat. But you know what? I will utilize this time to the fullest. Oh yeah. Did you pull out my Digimon pets again? Yeah, didn't they make a new Digimon game? Like recently? Like it just came out? Life in bed with heat pad. Okay. Oh yes, definitely. So from experience, I can tell you that it feels like someone is simultaneously running feathers and sharp rocks over the exact same place on your skin at the same time. That's a nightmare. Food acquired. My Tamagotchi's baby is like constantly getting sick, and I feel so bad for it. That's horrible. There's a new series for Digimon. Oh, okay, all right. Oh yeah, they did, but I just like the OG fighting Gigapet things. Yeah. All right. Well, we can't have a sarcastic fringe head without that fucking radical mouth thing. So let's get as much of the sketch done as I can. It's got like a weird tongue. I have an idea for the composition that I actually really like. Let's do this real quick. Oh, I accidentally put it on the same layer. What dunderhead I be? There we go. None of that shit. Yeah. Not sure how that's going to go with Nintendo having a patent on summoning monsters to do battle. That has to be dropped. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. It's almost as frustrating as that company that was like, no, we patented interactive loading screens, and they removed the beat the shit out of the now loading screen from DMC3, which was like one of my favorite parts. I was like, that's so nice. Now I don't even have to stop committing violence for even 1 second. Awesome. And ball throwing. I can't even... Like, what the hecahedron? Hecahedron. Gravity Falls reference, because why not? I love Gravity Falls. That's a good show. Wasn't it specifically summoning monsters to do battle by throwing a sphere they come out of? I think they're kind of reasonable for that. This one's called "I'll Kill You" by Akira Yamaoka. All right, so let's do. Damn, this song's fucking crazy. I wonder how he got some of these sounds. So let's do one larger. There you go. Have it kind of crawling over here. I'm going to make it really long. I call it felt pretty specific. At least it's specific. That is the ball one. They just got a second patent for summoning secondary characters to battle for you as well. That's so stupid. That's unreasonable. Hey. Sounds like a tea kettle boiling. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. That's such a dumb concept. And I hate that. I'm just gonna leave the Silent Hill visible even if it looks a little jank. Problem is it's changing widths. Let's just leave Akira Yamaoka. Fuck it. Fuck it. Silent Hill. Silent Hill! Like that shitty movie? Funny times. Alright. Mouth open here. Ends up looking kind of like a king cobra if you think about it. So what I'm doing is I'm combining creatures and then making that, whatever the combination is, into body horror for science, I guess. So I'm likely going to add human textures. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think it is a slight oversimplification, and there's a lot more to it than this, but I think the fast track to body horror is applying human textures and shapes to non-human things, or vice versa. But that's like the main easiest way to do it, in my opinion, as a starting place, right? Are you telling me Sean Bean's defining movie, Silent Hill, was shitty? I know. That's probably the spiciest take the world will ever see. Dan, they'd have a literally impossible time enforcing that because Dragon Quest spinoffs and SMT beat them to the punch by more than a decade. Hey, I liked the first Silent Hill movie. It was the second one that was terrible. I haven't seen either of them. I just think it's funny. Silent Hill! Oh, it's Ain't Gonna Rain. You heard it here first, folks. This goes way harder than the name would suggest, in my opinion. What an interesting design. Nintendo has a lot of money. That's true. Imagine if your face was basically like a fucked up umbrella. Crazy. Such a fucking cool ass mechanism on this fash. I need to make sure that this is a little foreshortened and this has a little depth. Maeve when I have chicken nugget, sniffing politely. Maeve when I have apple pie, climbing my lap trying to eat it. Carb cat, confirmed. Here we go. Happy Halloween season, folks. I think maybe I'll add... Where are its other teeth? Oh, I'll add some. Tell you that much. Line it here. I'm going to move the reference layer to the front. Now that I've been... Wah, no. Did not mean to group those. There you go. Get up there. Perfect. Fucked up umbrella. That's the yokai I'm working on. Oh, is it the one-eyed fellow with the sandal? Dan, one of my cats taught me yesterday that she will, in fact, annihilate Ritz crackers if I leave them in her reach. Had to vacuum my entire bed as a result. Oh, man. This is really just like very good. I was thinking about like horror games and shit, and how like if I were to make a game in my life, which I'd love to at some point, horror is a very, very strong candidate. Oh, I see the teeth. And I was just listening to what Akira Yamaoka is doing here, and it's very inspiring. I'm like, wow. Really specific sound choices. What's up? Boo! Ah! Bet I got you good, bet I scared you. He crimped my pants. What what was it? I think I was typing the word I started, and I accidentally almost typed the word I started. I didn't send it, but I was like, oh, that was really funny. Oh, it's the same song. I didn't realize. What mic you got? It's a Shure SM57. Yes. I either use it or an SM58. Are you thinking about streaming? Are you thinking about streaming, fella? Are you thinking about? Is that why you're asking me all these questions about these different things that I'm using? Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited for you. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. The goal is going to be to make this not look adorable, which is hard. You have been streaming. Yes, but like you're upgrading your setup, right? Dan, I want to make a horror game where the entire aspect is about being on the spectrum and not getting neurotypical social cues. Yeah, I love that. But I was like, is that an SM57? Oh, nice. It's Sigourney Weaver's 76th birthday. I bet she still looks fucking amazing. That's dope. Yeah. Good old Sigourney Weaver. Hi, I'm Sigourney Weaver. I'd like to introduce you to my ass. There we go. What's cool about the SM57 is that with some EQ, it's just as good as the SM7B, except the SM7B costs $400 and the SM57 only costs $100. Yeah, absolutely. I got used to using the SM58 from doing gigs and stuff. It's just like a really good multi-purpose like gig mic that takes a lot of punishment, so you don't have to worry about it. Like, oh my god, it's got to be in its container. Oh shit. No, it's like, yeah, well, whatever, dude. Just toss it in the frickin' gig bag and roll it up. Yeah, I'm defo gonna get getting the SM57 to replace my Blue Yeti. Nice. Yeti isn't terrible, but it sure isn't the greatest. Aw, man. Need to move the eyes down a little bit. They're kind of adorable and almost Kermit-esque. Can't be having that. I'm gonna bring the sort of gums up a little bit. Kind of get a nemesis thing going on. I'm gonna have to make sure the shading is good for that section. The Yeti is like a budget studio mic if your studio is funded with pocket lint and buttons. Oh, jeez. Okay, make sure the body is nice and big in comparison. Centipedes are like weirdly simple. Dan, gonna be in semi-lurk mode here while I bleach my hair for a bit. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, I got my image of a centipede belly. Image of a centipede belly. Yes. These legs, bro. These fucking legs, man. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. They're just fun to draw. It's really fun to draw. Like, if you're interested in making games, and I know a few other people in the community who do too, looking at you and your dad, Jack, perhaps we could have a game jam at some point to go with the one big... Ooh, interesting. They do go all the way up, Kenj. Ooh, one big jam for a game jam? Ooh. This, maybe the year after next. maybe the year after next I could do a game jam for one big jam because I want to make it. I want to make sure this January is going to be fucking crazy for me. I want to make sure that I was still going to do one big jam because I want to make it a yearly thing. I don't want to miss a year. But I need it to be a little bit lower maintenance. As the first one was pretty, like, I think I can handle that level of commitment. Meave! Hi, baby! Meave! You want some food? Oh, Meave! Let me grab you. Oh. There we go. There we go. Hi, Maeve. You want to say hi to Chet? Say hi to Chet. There's a baby. There's a baby. Do you want some food? Do you want some food? She's purring. Yeah. All right. What happened is that her eye started getting like goopy and infected and irritated and stuff like that. Thanks, Luke. And so we have to give her some ointment and stuff in one of her eyes. It looked like it was getting better, but then she started getting goopy again because we got too lax with the cone during mealtime and stuff like that. So here we are, still in the cone. It's been like 2 weeks. All right, I'll be right back. Do what you need to do. Get a drink, get a food, squash and or stretch, and I'll see you in a bit. One more time. Whoop. There we go. What the hell? They've removed the cotton candy shake? Why wasn't anyone buying it? It's delicious. I always went for the banana myself, but Jesus. That is devastating. Devastating. All right. Back at it. Let's get this spookums back. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. I'm devastated. Exactly. It was me. I'm part of the problem. What have I done? Clearly, your juggalo population is on the decline. You know? I have heard a lot less honking and rapping recently, which I enjoy personally. There we go. Kind of giving like dragon vibes, you know, with the fins. Man, Gyarados look different in HD. This thing's fucking crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. It's like a fucking crazy ass mustache is what it is. There's a lot of shit that I thought was the monsters in Silent Hill when it was actually the soundtrack. That's interesting. Again, I wonder if this VOD is gonna get claimed or whatever. Because Yamaoka-san has his stuff on Spotify. Luke, hey Black, if you were to make a horror game, do you think you'd do it in the world your drawings are set in? The vibe is cool as hell, and the black hole sun thing could be a huge gameplay element. Well, see, I was thinking about doing an exploration-based game similar to, like, Anna Dream Barbecue, but maybe a little bit, just a tiny bit more grounded, at least, because I do want to preserve the sort of dreamlike quality and the sort of like almost inherently cryptic nature. I don't know if you're familiar with Dream Barbecue. It's, I would say like multimedia is the best way to describe it. Lots of hand-drawn animation mixed in with 3D stuff. It's really cool. I was actually thinking about playing it on a Vibe Wednesday, making it into like a Weirdo Wednesday for like super weird games. Yeah, multi-format media. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, the goal is just it's just a surrealist kind of like journey, and you're exploring an area. It doesn't really have necessarily a plot in the conventional sense, but it's super cool. I think about how like Foley comes around, like the Radiohead, hey, Maeve, Kid A interactive experience game thing. If you've heard of that, I have not actually. That's super cool. Elaborate, please. Damn it, the eyes looked way better before. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it would be great if it had VR support. Yeah. It's free. Oh, nice. I really wonder how he got this sound. Thinking about sound design and Foley and stuff like that, I always think about the choo-choos from Wind Waker and the fact that they are just like a couple of Japanese men arguing, sped up like 100 times. It's so funny. Sounded like Animal Crossing and shit. I don't want rounded teeth. I want the sort of human-looking teeth for sure. Damn, that's an uncomfortable noise. It's so creepy. It's not. I don't have it too loud, so you probably have to be like in headphones and actively listening for it. The unedited Yoshi audio. Oh my god, what is it? Just Totaka-san going, Yoshi. What? I bet this is just Akira Yamaoka going, wow, wow, wow. It's just a tired dude saying, ow, 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 ow. It's so funny. This is more what I had in mind. But it is... Silent Hill soundtracks are always a dichotomy between like really dope ass like smooth jams and just the worst set of noises that you've ever heard in your life. I think that's a Mellotron flute. Dude's got good taste. But yeah, Luke, to go back to the question you asked before, I do have plans to make a video game in that universe, but it is not a horror game necessarily. I mean, some elements are obviously body horror, but like, yeah, it's not like with the goal to terrify. It's just incidentally terrifying, if that makes sense at times. Well, Luke, upon delving into the world of UE5, all I can think about is how many games would be awesome with a VR adaptation. But after a while of looking into the horrors of VR coding, I suddenly and mysteriously remember I already have a project to do. Wow. Black Eerie Mellotron? Yes. You could also do the waggle for that one. Gotta learn Blender. I need to learn grease pencil specifically. I think it would take my work to the next level. Yeah, the guy with the keyhole in his chest. It's not intentionally creepy. It just turns out that cool concepts happen to be that way sometimes. Well, yeah, I mean, Omen's meant to be terrifying, I guess. The dude with the sort of like void for a face like this and like the eyes coming out of it. Who's from that world. He's got like a little tongue. And he's got like teeth. Yeah, this drawing is fairly cute, especially now that I accidentally gave him an eye shine. But like you've seen him, he's got like bat wings and shit. Moxie did this amazing drawing of him from my birthday a while back. It was really nice. He's a spooky boy. Yeah, he's got little bat wings. Chibi Omen. I thought this was the Godfather. Meow, 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 meow. Booga booga. Yeah, it's nice when someone finishes your birthday present. I assume. Dude, listen, man. It's been a long time of not being able to do things that I was paid for. It's on my list. It's just I'm also a piece of shit who can't do anything, even the things they're supposed to. Should have thought of that before you married a piece of shit. Might have the turntables. Luke, I'm trying at the minute. I'm not great, haha. Perhaps you'd be interested in learning alongside each other and sharing tips we find as we go along. That sounds great. Hope you all have fun. I might try to hop in on that. I'm gonna actually probably put these on a separate layer. Nah, who am I kidding? You'd be more than welcome to hop in. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. That sounds like fun. I was positive that this was going to be a music stream today. And then I just like woke up and I was not feeling musical. And I was thinking about doing like Minecraft before that, as Kenj and I were talking about, potentially doing the Ancient City like on stream. And I just couldn't I was like, didn't seem like a thing that I even like wanted to do today. So busting out this old thing that I was doing on stream last year. Got to get an accountability buddy. Yeah. I'll kind of mirror the umbrella mouth / fish fins that we got over here. Looks like 3 joints. Actually, if it's a canvas. What do you have, little buddy? Okay. Very cool. I'm going to put some joints right here to make it look kind of like the antenna. Yeah, I like that. Makes sense, you know. The more people we have finding little tips and tricks at the same time, the more tips and tricks we find. Anyone else who would like to join, too, would be more than welcome. I think that's a great idea. Might want to make like a thread. I think in order to make it really feel like a centipede, have some weird fucked up mouth parts. I am not surprised, but I am sorry for your loss, babe. Buddy, a sharp-ass mandibule. Here's what I'm going to do. It's already a little sort of ridge right here. Draw the little bits coming out of that. He got a grabby grabs. I really do enjoy monster and enemy design. It gives me joy. I've been doing it since I was very small. It's going to be rather difficult to finish this whole thing in an hour and a half, but I think I can at least give it a shot. New Casey Edwards song just dropped. The genius behind titles such as Bury the Light from Devil May... Oh! Potentially seen too many DMC memes. I have not. I actually usually... There are very few games that I'm actually a member of the quote-unquote fandom of. And very few things that actually hang around, say, like the subreddits of, or look up memes for. I get most of my memes and shit secondhand. It's just not the way that I usually indulge in content, but I do find it very enjoyable when people end up, like, introducing shit like that to me, so... It's very Resident Evil so far, I think. Yeah, there we go. Casey Edwards, huh? Very cool. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. That one I know. Yeah. From the good old days of Beautiful Joe, Shin Megami Tensei, everything like that. I just love that as like a JPEG or a PNG. You could just plop different places. So funny. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I'm interested in this.
I'm interested in this. I love him. The joke in the Casey Edwards paragraph was from the Devil May Cry series. Oh, I see. I see. I get it. From the Devil May Cry series. Yeah. I find it interesting that, like, arachnids and stuff like that are so, like, famously terrifying, yet whenever people try to put them in the game, they fail to capture the parts of it that are actually, like, really squicksome. I think the only game that has ever captured, like, what makes me afraid of spiders, quote unquote, when I was, and now I'm thinking of Gigapede. You're welcome.
Oh no.
Dan, no, I want to go into a bookstore and find every copy they have of Dante's Inferno and slap a sticker on there that says featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Oh my god, that's great. But yeah, you know, like, I feel like spiders are such a immediate fast track to Nope Town, and yet then you see things like Skyrim. The frostbite spiders are just, like, so not scary at all. They're just kind of funny looking. In a lot of ways, they kind of remind me of, like, a Halloween prop where it's like, we added angry eyes to make them scarier. It's like, okay. Sure, why not? Meanwhile, Elden Ring is like, how about a combination of a spider and a scorpion, and it's the scariest shit I've ever seen. Luke, I can make that in Source Filmmaker, and if you have a sticker printer. I ported the DMC Dante model over a while ago. Hell yeah. Ow, my gums. Oh no, what happened? You biting my frost? Bonus track, huh? Gonna have to switch to the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack pretty soon. This feels very D&D Monster Manual. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'll take it. You know what I mean, though? I think that's what I'm channeling for the sort of pose and everything. As a guy with over 3,000 hours in Source Filmmaker, I don't like Source Filmmaker. I heard the wavy static and my mind filled in the blank with test your might. Mortal Kombat! Or is it supposed to be Mortal Kombat? Yeah, I def see it, right? Yeah, I don't know what creature I'm channeling, but it's definitely D&D Monster Manual. Just use Blender at this point, TBH. If you install 2 add-ons, you basically have full Source Engine model support. I'm more interested in Mortal Wombat. I'm more interested in Immortal Wombat. Immortal Wombat. He's just like not dying. You set up your materials right, it's basically indistinguishable from SFM. Just making sure that is apparent. Last night I dreamt I lost. Combat wombats are a thing, says Luke. The way they deal with predators is hilarious. Oh my god. Moxie Moth. Last night I dreamt I lost my shoes and I was in a mall desperately trying to get someone to sell me a cheap pair of black flip-flops, but every store only had ugly, expensive shoes. Damn. Kench. Well, now I need to learn about combat. Wombat combat, yes. Moximoth, one store was even trying to sell me rollerblades instead. Well, I mean, Luke, also I realize that this is a while ago now, but I agree it looks very Monster Manual. I think that's pretty cool. Thank you. Okay, let's do this one going up. You know this motherfucker's got stats. You know this motherfucker's got legendary actions. Harry is God! Oh, this must be one of the joke endings. It sure sounds like it. There it is. I love how unhinged this is. I don't think the dog was. I think the dog was in Silent Hill 3. It's so fucking goofy. Holy shit. Mods, can we give Black half a chocolate chip cookie? I don't know if this is like a good or a bad thing. And then they broke your Microsoft Dinosaur CD and cut you up all over your body. Bonked you on the head. Oh my god. I ate the other half is all. Okay, well thanks. Thanks for half a cookie. Silent Hill. Oh my god, it's so funny. I like how like it's off time. Like it's just completely scuffed in every possible capacity. So funny. All right, let's get a little bit of negative space for composition's sake. All right, now let's try to get just like a quick line art layer. Oh man. Luke, speaking of Monster Manual, I happened upon the false Hydra a while ago, and of course I had to use it. In short, the players encountered a cult they were supposed to fight, and the cultists were like, you wait until our leader gets here, he's a mage beyond your understanding. And of course, when the party went to the cult base, they were a few simple monks without a leader, and none of them remember having a leader in many years, though the robes were the same, and they recognized the party. False Hydra. I have the wrong Monster Manual. Elaborate. The Return of Harry. I don't remember any of these endings. But I can tell you it's goofy. I can hear it. I have. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder how much more there is to the soundtrack. Here's the last one. Akira Yamaoka's a crazy motherfucker. Silent Hill no. Mods, put the hairstylist centipede in Black's hair. Oh, no. I mean, are they any good? Oh my god. Something quite silly is happening. Oh, I dropped something into the game section of the Discord. I figured it's probably 200% up your alley. Thank you. False Hydra, invisible until it attacks its prey. And once it kills and consumes its prey, all the people who knew them have any memory of them removed permanently. And anyone who witnessed the events forget that it ever happened. Oh, that's crazy. LMR, I think so. They're pretty decently rated on Google reviews. Yeah, it's a crazy. That's fucked. Oh, man, that's crazy. Oh, my God. It's a whole team singing. It's so funny. Okay. New fear unlocked. It's terrifying and a wonderful excuse to get rid of a player's character if they leave suddenly. Oh, wow. That's a really good idea. That's fucked. Man. the joke endings I think were such a good, hilarious choice. Oh no. Which creature in the shadow? You mean Dead Hand? They have lost their minds completely. These motherfuckers. I used to orchestrate that with players and make it a major story event that surprises everyone else at the table. It's good times. One player literally exploded himself without warning the party he was about to do it. Yes, Dead Hand. Fuck that, dude. Oh, man, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Damn it. This song, dude, it's so funny. All right, False Hydra. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, it looks just like Dead Hand, yeah. Fuck that, dude. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Wow. Some really good artists did it. Oh no, everybody got shot. Oh no. You hate to see it. Wow. Yeah, that's fucked. I love that. Love and hate that. All right. Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 2 OST. Silent Hill 2 OST. Original soundtrack. This one I'm more used to. I've listened to this one a little bit more. When I see Theme of Laura, I've been watching a lot of Twin Peaks, so hits a little differently. Yeah, I just think there could be a False Hydra in BG3 and you never know. Dan, don't know why, but I've always loved Mimics, Oblex, and House Hunters. I love Mimics. On a semi-related note, next time I play D&D, I want to play a character with a gun because I found these really cool bullet dice that come with a spinning revolver barrel to keep them in. That's fucking awesome. Are you kidding me? Should have put Silent Hill 2's OST on first. I do like it and know it a lot better, but it was fun playing the first one soundtrack. Like $40 on Amazon. House hunters are effectively just a very large house-shaped mimic. That's so cool. LMR, I got bullet dice with the revolver chamber for playing Shadows of Brimstone. Worth it, dude. That's great. All right. I'm liking this design. It's really fun. When you pair them up with mimics as furniture living inside, they're ridiculous. Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of like you kind of have to, right? LMR, I also found some bullet dice that come in nuke-shaped in case instead of a revolver barrel. That's fun. Bombs away. Mods, can we all kiss Blake goodnight tonight? That'd be lovely. He's like me in my blanket. Thanks, Lord. These. One of the mods is my wife, so that's like very easy to achieve. I'm not gonna get too precious with it. I want to be able to finish this on stream. Luke, I use a world that is decidedly not the canonical Faerun, but essentially a similar mirror universe. It allows me to change lore as I wish. House hunters were explained as mimic brood others. Brood mothers, I see. Luke. And of course, while saying thank you, Black inexplicably turned into Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Love. It's the vibe. Yeah, this is peak Silent Hill as far as I'm concerned in terms of soundtrack. I do the same. It makes dealing with geography nerds easier too, because of course there's a canonical map of Faerun. If someone was like a character while I was DMing, if they were a player while I was DMing, and they were like policing my like knowledge of like milestones and landmarks and stuff like that, I'd be like, just DM. You DM. I don't give a fuck. You suspend your disbelief. So glad I'm not the only one. I had a lot of fun in intentionally putting things in just to throw off metagamers who know the lore too. Kenj, I picked up Fabula Ultima, which is just Final Fantasy TTRPG, and I want to make pixel art assets to make people feel like they're playing a tabletop SNES game. I love that. That's wonderful. There we go. Homebrew anti-meta monsters are exquisite. They can only be hit below a certain hit DC. Hit below a certain hit DC? That's hilarious. What the fuck? I guaranteed that I hit at 16 and up. Well, there's your problem. There's people that I know that like metagame all sorts of shit, including like Mario Party. I'm like, dude, can you calm down? Please? It's Mario Party, for fuck's sake. I understand being unnecessarily competitive regardless of the context, because I could do that sometimes, but like, dude, it's Mario Party. Jesus Christ. Just like being like way too competitive and knowing the optimum strategies and stuff like that. Also, when I was asking how to play a certain thing, or when I was asking for like directions, because I wasn't like, I don't care about Mario Party. I didn't like, know the rules for a specific section. They gave me the wrong directions so that they could win. Play to their advantage. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me right now. You think the centipede eel will make a good house pet? It depends on how well you keep it fed. I assume. A sarcastic fringe head. That's what this motherfucker... He does, in defense, the people naming him, he does look quite sarcastic. No, that doesn't look good. When I'm DMing, they can displacer beasts can displacer beasts can be house pets. Ooh, there we go. EV trainers and Pokemon. I mean, I absolutely go hard in Pokemon. Pokemon has the capacity to go hard for people who actually give a shit. It's like very accessible on the surface, but like the full meta mechanics are kind of hidden in there and only there if you know where to look and have like websites and shit tell you specific things that the game does not. Mario Party is Mario Party. Calm down. You know what I mean? Displacer beasts can be house pets. When I'm DMing, they can. Nice. Dan, my other favorite is rules arguments. Elf Sorceress wants to cast Fireball. I'm in an underground structure that they can tell is filled with some sort of gas. Tries to argue that it's okay because doesn't technically touch her hand. Remind me to join your campaign, whatever it is. Dan, if somebody pulls something like that, I just throw spell components in their face, lol. Roll for owie. No, you can't cast that. I was a College of Lore bard. The same character that I'm playing in our Baldur's Gate Thursdays. Evander the Myriad. No changelings in Baldur's Gate 3, but in my heart he's a changeling. He's colored. His coloration is reflective of that. But at one point we were in a floating ice castle, and I didn't know we were on the bottom floor. We were about to fight a boss, right? And she looked mean, like she was like a fucking I think a Tiamat chosen, like, dragonborn, badass motherfucker. And she was going to kick the shit out of us. And I was like, I do what I always do, just fireball. Right? And I blew open a hole in the ice castle, and she fell into the ocean. And we lost all that loot, but we won the battle. I was like, no. I was like, it's gotta be like maybe we could fuck up the room, but like I didn't think it would drop her into the drink. My treasure. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay, let me get the basic structure of this section. And I'm going to make a separate section for all the leggy appendages. I think it's like that. Hold on. Jesus. What a fucking nightmare. So that people can't drown me, you fool. I think it's actually literally because of you. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, oh yeah, water, 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 water. I'm like, you stop that. Actually, no, I think it was Marcus, who was pelting me with hydrates. Time to have 2 spellcasters cast Mold Earth cantrip repeatedly to make a submarine. It's a cantrip. Kenjamin, I keep killing dudes in the most Disney way possible. I play a tiefling warlock, and one of my invocations is Ascendant Step, so I have free levitate. And I levitate my enemies off a cliff. Damn. Or cartoonists repetitively slam them into the floor. Cartoonishly. Can't waterboard Black L streamer. No. I win. Posture check. I'm straightening up.
Hello. My posture is wonderful.
Thick neck. Make my neck thick. It's funny. Weird little honking noise he put in there. I wonder how he got it. I've been just like, since I've been using like a micro recorder to do like sound design stuff, I've been like obsessed with Foley. It's just so interesting. It's a world in and of itself, you know. What if this is what dragons were like? It's got the antenna. It's got a long serpentine body. Moxie, get a water bottle and give Black a spritz, please. I'll give bits. Oh, really? Bits first. Dan, yeah, David Foley is a pretty interesting dude. Yeah, he was great in news radio. Kids in the Hall. Off topic, today is World Octopus Day. Man, I should have gone with the vampire squid. At least it's a cephalopod. It's fine. Cephalopod was in our hearts. Which makes my cool octopus sleeve even cooler. All right, I guess you have to spritz me there, Mox. I heard that it existed, but I haven't seen it. Please don't throw up on me. Oh, wow. That's awesome. She's getting the water bottle right now. We do, in fact, have one, so lucky you. Ah, jeez. Ah, man. Ah! Oh! Ah! God damn it! I hope you were watching. It's all over my iPad screen. Hey, look, incidental screen cleaning. Yeah, I probably did. Well, there you have it, folks. I am damp. Ugh. Wow, you managed to miss my headphones. My expensive headphones. Way to go. Wow. Wow. Am I a W ultra based streamer now for letting you torment me with money? Yeah, W for wet. Fair. God damn it. Always asking me shit that I gotta look up. All right, what is it? I need to actually look up what they are. They're the they're Audio Technica. They're the higher end. Audio Technica. Thank you for that. Technica headphones. I'm still damp. No, not Amazon, you dickhead. You cock. What are they called? Ah, there they are. So the ATH R50X, professional open back headphone, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Oh wait, I think that's the slightly lower end version. The one that I have is like those, but like cranked up several times. There we go. I'm checking the official site. Yeah, no, I chose open back specifically because of my needs. But if you want closed back headphones, I think Audio Technica is fantastic. Yeah, it's so fucking sensitive. It's perfect for mixing. And you generally want open back headphones for mixing because it is less of an exaggeration of how the bass is actually going to end up being. It's really, really precise. But I would say I personally, I miss having closed back headphones for specific things, like for really like locking in, doing work and shit. Explore the R series. It's the, yeah. They are the, if you're not looking for open back, I would recommend a different Audio Technica, but like the ones that are like 150, those are really good. Like I see professionals using them all the time, just like to listen to music and shit. I know, but audio leaking and outside audio coming. Yeah, get closed back. You can get Audio Technicas. What just hit you? It's the ATH R70XA. That's what these are. And they're like really fucking expensive, but also incredible. I got these as a replacement for my old ones. They're not like really, they're expensive. They're like $380. So like decently expensive, but not like top of the line, like thousands upon thousands of dollars. You could end up paying a shit ton of money for headphones. You could just get 2 headsets. Yeah. That's what I want, but I don't have money for the second, even cheaper headset. I got other shit that I need to prioritize first. Yeah, I would absolutely have one for like audio mixing and one for just like regular recreational use. I was thinking about the DT770 250 OHM closed back headset. That sounds expensive from all the letters and numbers that you just said. I don't know what that is though. I follow a couple of like musician blogs and stuff like that that have recommendations. I can see if I can send some your way because I know that they were just talking about gear in like a podcast I was listening to, and I was like, "Oh, what's your favorite headphone? Which one do you use all the time? What's your favorite mic?" That kind of thing. Yeah, it's if you go on the Audio Technica official website, you should be able to find it. It's the ATH
I'm interested in this.
R70XA. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, this one's creepy. The darkness that lives in your mind, I think it's called. That lurks in our mind, yeah. Spooky. Super cool though. Yeah, like $400. And it's really interesting because they're open back, they like you kind of got to pump the volume a little bit harder, but I have never heard more clarity. I recommend the Jenklin floats for stereo audio work. Ooh. Also sounds like the name of like a prospector. Here in our United Kingdom, roughly 300 pounds. So heavy, these headphones. I forget where this shows up in Silent Hill 2. Three pence, take or leave it. Foreshorten that a little bit. Team have a little champaru. The correct grammar would, of course, be that 300 pounds, but that's boring compared to the unit of force. Yes, force, not mass. I see. Is that ILB? Is that what it is? I'm actually unfamiliar with that. The way units of measurement for different things works just sucks. Couldn't agree more there, Luke. It's a fucking mess. ILB is pounds, yes, but weight and mass are completely different, yet people treat them the same. Weird. Nice. Well, shit, Markiplier got married today. Yeah, I heard yesterday. I heard that he was getting married. I kind of missed the boat in terms of Markiplier's content, but I respect him as an individual. It's really weird trying to hop into a YouTuber's like world partway through. Just on a whim, I tried Good Mythical Morning. And I was like, I really enjoy this. And then they were making like 18 references to their content that I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. I was like, whoa, this is really interesting. I have no idea what's going on. Luke, I'm absolutely allergic to the Imperial system, or freedom units, as we call them in the northwest of England. I must admit, and I can't tell a yard from a mile. Yeah, neither can we, basically. LMR, their marriage photos look like they were taken in the 90s with a cheap digital camera. That's awesome. Luke, go him, dude. Oh no, he'll probably have to close his OnlyFans. Maybe. Maybe they're cool. I don't know. I miss the SHI-5. Shitio look. Yes. Shitio is like, it's so comforting to me to see. Watched GMM like a decade ago. Got turned off when they kept changing the structure for a couple years. Interesting. Ooh. I like the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack because I feel like a lot of the raw, like, boldness that he had was, like, focused without losing any of its character. You have a lot of, like, really interesting choices, and it's just, like, such a good combination of, like, weird, like, chill, kind of unsettling vibes and, like, downright, like, creepy-ass ambience. I can tell I'm fucking old because crap old photos make me so happy. Yeah. Oh, man, deja vu. OMG, I can almost rinse my hair out, and I want to be done with this step so badly right now, I bet. There we go. Probably right here. Am I allowed to post links? Lol. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks for asking. Mox, is your scalp says, is your scalp burning? Fucking hate bleach. Dan, is a smidge itchy, but that happens every time I bleach. Thankfully, I only have to do it once or twice a year. I just love the glare in the window in this on this one. This is the Markiplier wedding. Aw. Dan, then I put some toner in and decide if I want to do blue, green, or purple, or some blend with them again. So I think what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to get a little extra anatomical with it. I'm going to do rock hard abs all the way up. No, but yeah, some abdominal muscles. Trying to decide if I'm going to make him exposed or just kind of like under the surface. Markiplier looking fly as hell though, which he always does when he won't wear anything remotely fancy. He's an attractive dude, man, for real. Dan, he's one of the few internet personalities who I've genuinely never heard a single credible negative thing about. He's just such a decent person to everyone around him. That's so great. That's inspirational. Kenjamin, I miss fashion colors. Been a minute since I did it, but now I just want to see the gray and become a silver fox. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, Anderson Cooper. I mean, goals. He's only now just being barely, like, caressed by the specter of death. Just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a tiny little bit. He's only just recently starting to show his age. He looked so good for so long, and he still does. But, I mean, you know what I mean? It's interesting. I'm fine with a little wobbliness here. I want it to look kind of visceral. I'm not going to give him nipples all the way up, though. That would be way too funny. Nipple tassels. Oh my god. I might have to put that on a separate layer. I'm not even messing around. That shit's funny. Anderson Cooper is a handsome twink. As a more bear-presenting dude, I don't think I'm really there. Again, post-twink. Unfortunately, for people like me, I don't think people really consider you a twink if you're over the age of like 21. Twink death is so sad. Tell me about it. Damn. Dan, speaking of GMM, did you see that Rhett recently did some interviews about his personal life and organized religion, aka why he's not religious anymore? Super interesting to hear this stuff. Your forehead is too wrinkly to be twinkly. I know it. And you can't even see that very much from viewers at home. Rest assured, I am the crypt keeper. Dan, no, I've known plenty of 30/40 plus twinks. Defo still twinks, lol. Wait, I didn't realize twink had an age limit. Well, see, if you're a decent human being and you like, even if you ascribe labels to people or stuff like that, you still are willing to do that. You still view people as people or having value, even when they're quote unquote over the hill to some more conventional shitty viewpoints. It really doesn't. But I'm being facetious about the way that society perceives anyone that people want to put a dick inside. As in high femmes and twinks, you know what I mean? Technically, it's young, hairless, slim, gay man. It's been watered down a lot. Yeah, as is natural. Shit gets metabolized. All right. Because even the patriarchy got a shit on twinks. Mm-hmm. Well, you've seen that weird, like, subculture of, like, gay man that just, like, literally perpetuates the I hate my wife, or, like, you know, wife degrading humor, but with my bottom. You know what I mean? It's just the same shit, different toilet. Penis. Dan, value. The only value a person can have is their virginity or their bank account. Obviously, right? Or both. They gotta have a virgin bank account, right? Has never been deflowered by the corruption of money. Their virgin bank account, yes. I must remain chaste. Can't ever see no Benjamin Franklins in there, man. Would being a twink be called twinkhood or twinkdom? I think your twinkhood would be how twinksome you are. The twinkdom is like a land, a fanciful land full of twinks that thirsty gay men fantasize about, I'm assuming. Depends on whether they're a top or a bottom. Haha. Yeah. Oh. A twinkdom is obviously the top. Twinkdom, ho ho hee hee. Could be a power bottom. Could be. I'm a power bottom. He just likes to top from the bottom. There's no up or down in space. It's a construct relative to the mass of nearby objects. There you go. I'm sure that'll go over great at the mixer when someone asks you if you're a top or a bottom. It might actually. In space, no one can hear you, bottom. Luke, so really it only matters who wants to be closer to the planet Earth. Yeah. That's how I'm going to tell people that I'm versed from this point forward. Well, you see, in an equation of mass and relativity, I want to hear someone try to explain that they need to be on bottom because they'll get homesick for planet Earth. Oddly beautiful. There's something oddly beautiful and wholesome about that. All right. Planes are this person's worst enemy. Perhaps joining the Mile High Club could be considered immersion therapy for them. Hey, now we're talking. I do apologize for not replying, by the way. I'm not ignoring you. I just have no idea what this means. I'll let someone explain. Versus someone who is cool with being a top or a bottom, yeah. Versus someone who comes after or between the chorus. Wow. Wah, wah. Yeah, you might have actually heard the ha. Really wonder how he makes these decisions. I love it. The leg rib cage thing on this sarcastic centipede is cool as hell, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to mix like elements of human anatomy into the whole thing. This reminds me of some of the animation from something like Treasure Planet or Atlantis. Oh yeah. Atlantis, like the Leviathan. That was a good time. I like that animation studio. That era of Disney animation was really good. Question is whether it's a sarcastic centipede or a centipede fringe head. Well, in the UK, or at least in British English, fringes mean bangs. I just thought that was funny when I heard that. I was like, huh. It's a fringe group, you know? Okay, let's get like a chitinous shell situation here. Fringe makes more sense than bangs anyway. It really does. What the fuck is why bangs? Why? Makes you go, it's bang, wow, impact. I think I can make it rounder. I blame Ricky Martin. This fucking mic stand's gonna be the death of me, man. To make Ricky Martin's song She Bang really confusing in the UK. Was the song originally about her having bangs? Well, that would be funny. Absolutely, as a Wallace and Gromit tea sipper myself can confirm. Man, this Latino guy really hates hair. Right. Who hurt him with their long bangs? What? Oh, really likes hair? Oh, my bad. It's a thin line between like and hate. True. Back to first grade phonics with you. Oh, man. I'm just projecting my hatred onto hypothetical Ricky Martin as digested by the UK. What can I say? There's so much of it within me. It's overflowing. I don't think this is going to be visible at any rate. There we go. Why is it that I imagine Gandalf of all people saying this? Back to first grade phonics with you. Man, fuck hypothetical Ricky Martin as digested by the UK. You gotta live your life, man. Temptation to at least have like vertebrae structure. I do that shit to everything, so it's kind of like I don't know if it would be redundant for me to do it, but also, do I really care? Probably not. Put that shit on everything. I want it to be identifiable as a centipede. I mean, the legs will probably take care of that. That major layer down. That's right. Of course. Let's do a little ball socket joint. Centipede has an exoskeleton and therefore no spine. However, the sarcastic fringe head has Spinosaurus-looking spines coming out of its back, which are cool as fuck. Yeah, I was thinking about like if I wanted to go more aquatic with parts of the body. Or what? The mouth is obviously the main event for the sarcastic fringe head, because I mean, look at that fucking thing. That's crazy. Can make him kind of like knuckle joints, kind of like arm bones. We have just reached 9-inch nails, my friends. And then over here. Help me kind of figure out where exactly I'm going to start these legs from. Not that animal, I hope. Oh, God, not its nails jokes. Yeah, really. Yeah, no thanks. Unless... Also, that chitin structure you drew perfectly captures, in my opinion, the "ew, I don't want to touch that" feeling you get from bugs. Instead, as a compliment, it does. Thank you, I appreciate that. Might have to do the multiple layers of this. I think I might actually. It's probably better if I did. Steph and I were discussing 9-inch nails, and Perfect Drugs sounds like alt-rock Katamari. Wow! Dude, I could so roll to that. That's true. I like that. That song rips, by the way. It's so good. Oh, that's great. I like that a lot. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I think I can at least finish the line art. Let's make them like skeletal fingers. Yeah, I kind of love that. And like one extra little. This song's pretty sick. My body is having opinions about my McDonald's consumption. Haven't had it long enough that I forgot. It's like Wingstop. Luke, I'm not too familiar with Nine Inch Nails, but I was recently introduced to them by the new Tron movie that's coming soon, and I intend to explore the rest of their music. I love Tron, but I fear what Disney will do with it. I'm just sick of seeing Jared Leto's bitch ass everywhere. He's like a weird dude who spent a lot of time antagonizing Margot Robbie in like the Joker movie, and he just seems like kind of a sod, and I just don't like it. I don't like how much work he's getting. Heard the new one is Jared Leto garbage, but the soundtrack is good. He's fucking gross and a predator, and also he's a dick. Wow. Kenjamin, yeah, I was excited for Tron until I saw Leto as a part of it. You can be diplomatic. I will do it. Okay, thank you. Okay. I think that's... Let me just figure out. Let me think about. A little too blunt. I think I'll add another joint. Consider it like metatarsals. Sorry, I have to look it up. Yeah, I'll thin this out a little bit. It's like a little tip on the end of it, like so. The only context I've ever heard the name Leto was Dune. Should I look up Jared or just not get involved with the drama? It's like up to you. He's just kind of a dick, and he sucks. That's all you need to know. Yeah. Yeah. Well said, Mox. I decided that I don't really care if it's clean or not. I've been doing that a lot recently, and honestly, it's very freeing. Especially for something like this, you know? Unrelated, when people spell bagel as bagel or bagley, it makes me angry. That's my heritage. Damn it. Yeah, really. Dude squared up. He's like, you what, mate? My dad's a bassist, and he was saying you can tell how well I know a song or how well I'm playing by how few notes I'm playing at the time. And I think that's directly applicable to like how many strokes I'm doing in a piece of art, you know? It's kind of funny. Fucking all the time on Reddit. I have no idea why. That's crazy. It's a bagel epidemic. Get your bagels. That's really wild. Luke, apparently in the Midwestern USA, it's commonly pronounced bagel rather than correct bagel, which is likely where the misspelling stems from. I could see that. I can also understand why it would still be irritating. I've been watching a lot of every once in a while I rewatch the series. I don't know if y'all follow Andrew Huang if you're into music or anything like that, but he's like a multi-instrumentalist and music producer. Does all sorts of genres. As far as I can tell, he can make pretty much anything. But he has this series on YouTube called 4 Producers, 1 Sample. And it's phenomenal. As the name would suggest, he takes one sound clip of some kind and basically like gets a couple himself and 3 more music producers, and they turn one small sound file into a full song of some kind. It's very, very fun. I really enjoy it. Okay, let's get this one. A little funny shape at the end of all finger bones. It's the finger tip. I'm so glad I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Only bagels for this hipster. Just like carving this shit into the screen. I don't need to write this. I don't need to draw this hard at all. Just really winging it. If it makes you, Luke at Mox, if it makes you feel any better, I've only ever encountered the correct spelling here in England. Small blessings, small miracles, etc. All right. I think I like it better with the sort of like finger shape instead of, I think it's a little bit rounder on the actual anatomy of a human finger bone, but I don't really care. Take some liberties. It's already a fucking crazy this. It's probably the least of anyone's worries. Mods kiss Black. We don't have a Black kiss emote yet. Nah, I want to work on a Black hug emote first. Everybody keeps asking for that one in the Discord, so I gotta oblige. The mods can kiss me after the stream. It's fine. Give me a little smoocheroo. A kisseroo from me to you. Oh, a kisseroo. That should work. Black French kiss emote. Ugh. The tongue. I just think about how that'd be animated and I'm just getting the ookies, ookly booglies. Not that kind of stream. I'll probably be able to lay down some color in 15 minutes, so I just got to finish up these last couple of legis. It's a little too straight out. It looks kind of funny. Let's have it bending forward like it is closer to the sketch that way. Perfect. Yeah, that's better. I have this one curling in as well. Might be a little bit difficult to navigate between all the legs that I already have going. I think... Oh, I'm not doing it as well as I might if I had a little bit more time to hash out the comp. But I feel like flowers are a really good example, right? On the same plant, you can have multiple instances of the same life cycle, like snapshots of the same life cycle at different points, because the flowers are all growing at the same rate, starting at different times. And so it's kind of a missed opportunity compositionally for visual intrigue to not draw them in different, positions of life, so to speak. And I think if you have something like anything that has like a repetitive shape or appendage or whatever, my fucking air conditioner's going off. Anything that has a consistent shape or repeating pattern or anything like that, it's a missed opportunity to not draw that thing at different angles or positions and stuff like that. Oh, it shut off. Black Camel mods. Put the centipede eel in Black's mailbox. Don't! It's like, I imagined it gargantuan, so that would be difficult to engineer. Very respectable, though. Mailbox of holding. Tad rude with that jaw. I imagine it would be able to consume any mail irreparably. Yeah. It's like the tapeworm of mail. This song's so dreamy. It's the idea. Yeah, LMR loves being rude to me. That's his brand. I'm worried that this is going to get lost a little bit, but that's okay. I went way too hard. Pen strokes are absurd. Dude, you're not supposed to tell. It was going to be our secret. Also, we spook when Bleck gets the mail. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Oh, the tapeworm thing brings up a cool idea. Perhaps the next fusion could be a combo that includes a parasite. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, tapeworms kept it going between Jack and Bleck's stream. Worms, yes. Yeah, no, I was actually about to say, bringing it back for Kenjamin. Alright, let me see if I can wrangle these. Little bits. Okay, I think that'll work decently. I'll just fill in the gap there. Slim these down a little bit. Could do a second sketch layer, but I'm not about to do that. Yeah, I might do this again next week. I'm not entirely sure. I just kind of did this as like a, what could I draw? Don't feel like working on stream assets. I honestly didn't feel like doing much of anything today, but I was like, I need to keep it going. I'm glad I did stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was definitely... It was a little tough to justify today the way I was feeling, just like, ugh, you know? Luke, this thing coming at you underwater would be horrifying. Imagine the legs would wrap around the prey and form like a cage thing, which now that I think about it would be disturbingly effective and may or may not be included in a D&D campaign at some point. I mean, as soon as I mentioned Monster Manual, I was thinking like somebody better use this thing, come up with a sick-ass name for it, etc. What's up, Aina Morte? Yeah, you should have been here earlier. We were talking about all sorts of shit, Dan and Luke, respectively. Nerd. Come at it with that emote there, Annie. Yeah, the line weight's completely different for the legs. I guess I could just lower the transparency and then paint it. Not that big a deal. Oh, I forgot the back legs. That's fine. Ah, yes. Okay. Elegant Autumn Jazz. That's not bad, but it's no Silent Hill soundtrack. Hoping for their sake it's royalty free. For my sake also. That might have been enough. Alright, let's trail this off a little bit. Little steppies. Large steppies. Kenjamin, Jotaro big steppies. Never forget. She was so funny. Good old Jotaro big steppies. One, two, three, and then phalanges. In one of Kenjamin's streams, he was looking up a reference to draw Jotaro, and he was talking to his wife at the time, and they were saying gotta find Jotaro and his big steppies, and without thinking about it, he actually wrote into Google image search Jotaro big steppies, and it didn't come up with the image that he was hoping for, and he was galled. And they were just losing their shit about it. It was so funny. Just Jotaro big steppies. No! How could they? There we go. Oh, I see. Yeah. I get it. Hope you don't mind just a little bit of quiet for the last bit of stream. I choked on my drink. Oh my god. So funny. Yeah, they lost their fucking minds. They were laughing for like a while. It was so funny. Little tiny, little legs. Over here, they're really small. Okay, this is probably the most forward facing. Pro tip, never put big steppies in Google search. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, man, I got to do that now. Unless it ended up, like, weird in a way that you weren't expecting. Funny, I'm perfectly fine with. I'll roll the dice, but, like, weird. Heard a weird slurpy noise, and I looked, and Maeve was licking her foot so loud. Damn, Maeve. You mind? Rude creature. I actually can't say that so loud because that's what we say when she's trying to, like, chomp on us. To let her know that we're, like, upset or whatever. So she knows the word. She's like, rude. Think about centipedes reminds me of when, like, the first episode of Inuyasha, first couple episodes of Inuyasha, when the budget was, like, really, really good. And the writing was, like, pretty interesting, and the characters I gave a shit about. It was like, yeah. Good times. Then it just kind of felt like it degraded into, like, children's playtime on the playground. Where it's like, oh, I have a super sword. Oh, I have a force field. Oh, well, I got a better sword. Will I have a better force field? All right, man. Listen. Listen, man. I'm going to need you to take this just a little bit more seriously if you want me to stay invested. Mods, give Black pillow hair. Like, just mess the crap out of that hair. I mean, it's not too far off. Luke, I always put potential uses for my homebrew monsters because if not, I just forget the situations I made them for, lol. And Amorte, no, that's far too much black hotness for the stream. What's up, Mo? Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, forgot what I was working on. It's good to see you, man. You ever get, like, tunnel vision-y? And then and then you, like, look back and realize what you're like, whoa, yeah, right, okay. So we got ourselves, we're doing a little creature feature, man. We're combining creatures. Just got home. Cool. I'm just about to wrap up, but happy that I could see you in chat for a moment, my friend. If Moose is streaming, I'll probably raid him. If not, I'm just going to end. But yeah, pretty much good to go. Got the line work done, I think. No sketch. The limbs are messy as fuck. I might just compensate by making the lines around the face and everything messier. Or just do this. Boop. Lower the opacity. It kind of matches a little bit better. But yeah, this is a fish, sarcastic fringe head, the guy with the umbrella face, and an Amazonian giant centipede, combined with a little extra dosage of body horror, and this is what you got. A big old monster. Yep. Yeah, it's a crazy ass fish. Luke has offered it. Luke, combining creatures and giving them various lethal features. Yes. Combination of giant centipede and sarcastic fringe head. Yes. Sarcastic fringe head is a real fish. And now you have. You're welcome and I'm sorry. But yeah. Let's just do like a little very, very quick coat so you could see everything. Like, let's do like this. Maybe like this. It's a very cool creature. Both of those respectively, and I think I've done some fun stuff to combine them. I'm gonna really have fun with the coloration of the front. That open mouth, crazy looking. There we go. A little bit of... It's almost like a peach, a little peachy color. But very decidedly orange. Mods, put a velvet worm in Black's hand and just leave it there. No! Pretty slick. Thanks, Mo. Did you do anything else during? Nope. Just this. We had a vote. Oh, I guess it is decidedly orange. I had people vote on what they wanted to see between the centipede and the kabuto beetle. And we ended up with centipede as the insect to combine. We were listening to the Silent Hill soundtrack for both 1 and 2 and ended up being about the perfect length. Some chill vibes mixed with some very, very scary noises, so it felt appropriate for the stream. Felt like not doing spook last Freaky Friday. I needed to sort of balance the equation a little bit, and I didn't really feel like doing anything musical today, so this ended up being a fun little project. And now I am Dunzo Washington. So yeah, this is it. This is my freaky little boy. Could I get, oh yeah, let's do an ugly little guy. Sure. Yeah, if you want. Let's do an ugly little guy. Thank you. Oh, babe. Thanks, Dan. I'm gonna go overtime just a smidge for good old Mo Chicken. Yeah, hold on a second. There we go. So I'm gonna pass you. Just look up Doodle Roulette. Da. Ciao. So you can donate a certain amount, and you get one little guy. One ugly little guy, or you can donate more to get more ugly little guys. It's up to you. I'll get a 1080 by 1080 canvas. Keep these little fuckers consistent. So for those of you who do not know and are interested, a function of my Ko-fi page is to... I'm explaining. Stay thy hand, LMR. So you have the option of giving me $2. Doodle roulette. You can just stop whatever I'm doing, and I make you an ugly little guy. You have no say as to the quality or consistency of the ugly little guy. It's just going to happen. All right, let's go. Doo-doo. Explain faster. I have brain damage. Actually, I know. Okay, cool. Great. Sounds good. Okay. Doodle roulette. I gotta reopen my Ko-fi page. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Mo. How many did you order? Just I think. Oh, there it is. I actually do have it open. Haha. Ho ho. Just one. Good. Perfect. Just making sure. All right. But yeah, you order an ugly little guy. Hold on a second. I want the line weight consistent. I stop what I'm doing. I make you one. And that's it. It's basically like a tip with benefits if you consider receiving an ugly little guy a benefit. It is in fact very yeehaw. Okay. Move my gentleman over a little bit. There you go. There we go. Ye and also ha. I will give him a nose that is just balanced awkwardly between his eye stalks. Yeah. Yeah, I think eyebrows. Those saucy little eyebrows. Classic little Blackfoot horizontal or vertical lines. Snail with a butt chin. What's the world coming to? He talks like what's his face? The guy who talks like this. I forgot his fucking name in this in just this moment. John Wayne, that's it. Put the wagons in a circle. It's becoming less and less topical. You ask a kid who the fuck John Wayne is, they will not be able to tell you. He's got a spur. There we go. Perfect. All right. Good. And a little mollusk texture. And there you have it, folks. There's your ugly little guy, Mo. Yeehaw. Strong cheekbone. There he is. Do having to hold. Thanks, Mo. A bit of shading. There we go. And he's ready. He's ready for the ball. That's fine. Same, honestly. Thanks for that little overtime there, Mo. I hope you enjoy your ugly little guy. I will send him to you. Let me know what you want to name him. I will give him a name. Oh, I thought you were going for Patrick Warburton. I'm a snail with a cowboy hat. Shit. Patrick Warburton plays Lemony Snicket. Yeah, I remember. That was crazy. And Can in the Bee. He plays Can in the Bee movie? Oh, no. Jerry Seinfeld the Bee wants to fuck that lady. Well, the Queen say. Yeah, what would you like to name this fanciful gentleman? Mosif Bosif Chicken. Yeah, Joe from Fan. Smale Gardemer. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. No. Smale Gardemer. There he is. I love him as the Tick. He's great as the Tick. Smale Gardemer is an incredible name. I was trying to come up with something funny, then that's all I got. Well, you know what? Smale Gardemer. Welcome to the world, Smale. May blessings be upon the house of Gardemer. I was like, Shell, Mollix, Western. Yeah, no, I dig it. And now maybe he sounds like John Wayne as done by Patrick Warburton. Wow, that's like a weird. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Thank you for the ugly little guy creation there, Mo. Thanks for watching me make this horrible abomination live on stream. I'm probably gonna do this next week, but I'm not making any promises. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it'll be vibey. You can rest assured. All right. Sorry, it was kind of a low energy stream. I'm kind of a low energy person right now. Appreciate your patience. Appreciate you vibing with me. And next stream is going to be a Freaky Friday. We're going to pick back up on Signalis. Signal is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. PST. That'll be this Friday. Let me see who's live right now, and I'll see if I could toss them a raid. Brutal Moose, yes. Oh shit, and he's doing indie horror, more indie horror. That's fantastic. All the better. Okay, cool. Oh, what was the signal though? Oh, Freaky for Freaky Friday. All right, cool. If you guys want to follow me places, this is the place to do it. YouTube, I'm starting to actually use a little bit more, so keep your eyes peeled there. Follow me, subscribe there if you aren't already. If you want to listen to my music, this is the place to do it. If you want to support me in any way, shape, or form, those are some good places to do it. Patreon, hopefully we'll be picking up more speed and have more functionality as I get deeper into making YouTube stuff. Fingers crossed. Commissions are not yet reopened for Ko-fi, but if you want to get your foot in the door for when I am a little bit more free, follow me, come with me, stick with me, we will escape from the city. Yeah, that's the gist of what I said, absolutely. And lastly, if you're not a part of the Discord and you want to become a part of the Discord, join the Blecking Crew. Blecking Crew is a place to be for me and you. Yeah, and that's about it, friends. Take care of yourselves, and
I'm interested in this.
Yes. See you on Friday for Freaky Friday, and let's go raid Moose as I turn on the farewell screen. Bye, y'all. Thanks again. Much love.